appreciative of it. So what I'll need from you first is the name of whoever you want me to send those roses to.
You can send them to Vanessa.
All right, got it down. And then the next thing I need from you is we attach a little card with roses. So if you want to put a note on there for Vanessa, I can do that too.
Hope this brightens your day.
Okay, perfect. Got that down.
Who the is Vanessa? Who is that?
Is that Summer? What?
Yeah, it's
What?
Summer. And who's Vanessa?
Let me explain. I'm going to tell you, it amazes me how effective what a genius idea. What a genius idea War of the Roses is, because they just fall for it every time. Every freaking time. You were set up, basically, Jesse, to see who you would send flowers to. It is not your phone company. It is KDWB, the radio station. I don't know if you ever heard of us, but we got a call from your wife, Summer, who said something's been going on with Jesse disappearing off to Noodles and Company every Saturday to have lunch with this guy, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she called us and said, set a trap and see who he sends roses to.
Yeah, so you sent flowers to someone who's not your wife. So what is this, a cover? You act like you're going out to lunch with some guy every weekend. Like, what are you actually doing?
Don't worry about it. Like, you're always on me. It's like, can I do anything right?
Oh, boo-hoo. So you sent flowers to someone who's not your wife. I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. So you actually, Noodles is just a cover, and, you got some stranger to take a picture with you. You're trying to cover your tracks.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
So you're admitting it.
I'm not admitting
No.
I will say it's pretty good metal detective work to figure out that he had gone into Noodles and asked some random dude, like, hey, can I get a picture with you? Huh?
I don't think she deduced it. I think she just came up with a conclusion and he outed himself.
I kind of think so. You didn't prove anything. It reminds me of the War of the Roses a few years ago where he claimed he was at Rosedale Mall. And she's like, you're at Rosedale Mall? Send me a picture. She got a picture of like the inside of Rosedale Mall.
Yeah.
She looked it up. It was the #1 return on Google image search of Rosedale Mall.
Dummy.
So he had sent a picture that he found on Google. She wasn't stupid. She figured it out.
Jeez.
I don't remember the outcome of that War of the Roses, but
probably not good.
Probably not good.
This text says, I will say men are creatures of habit. It takes a lot to create a new habit on Saturday morning, and a woman could do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's War of the Roses this week. If you missed any of it, we have War of the Roses episodes, classics, new ones, whatever, all on the iHeartRadio app. Just search Dave Ryan, War of the Roses.
Also on TikTok, at Dave Ryan Show. You can watch War of the Roses as well.
That's right. All right. It's 101.3 KDWB. Keep listening for a Taylor Swift song. When it comes on, you probably know what to do, but in case you don't remember, you can win tickets for the Life of a Showgirl movie screening coming up Saturday at Eden Prairie Center. If you hear a Taylor Swift song, use the iHeartRadio app, tap that red microphone button, and leave what we call a talkback. You say like, hi, this is Bailey. I'm listening in St. Louis Park, and the song right now is, and then fill in whatever Taylor Swift song is on, because we want to know that you were actually listening. Let's play a game. You guys like games?
Yeah.
Let's play. Great. I brought in Candyland.
Yay!
Here we go.
That's my favorite
All
childhood
right.
game.
Slide.
All right, we are going to play a game. It's called Mind the Gap. I'm going to ask questions to Dave of the boomer generation. So Dave's younger than that, so we're going to find out if he knows anything of things before his time. And then Vaughn gets questions from the millennial generation. So Dave, you're going to start.
Let's go.
What 60s TV show starred Robert Culp and Bill Cosby as U.S. intelligence agents?
Oh, I Spy.
All right. I didn't even have to finish that.
Wow.
There's like a whole nother sentence there. That's correct.
Yes.
I've never known Bill Cosby to star in anything
Me
but
neither.
The Cosby Show.
Same.
And Make Fat Albert.
All right, moving on to Vaughn's question. This down-to-earth A-lister famously tripped up the stairs when accepting the Academy Award for Best Actress.
Oh, man, I had a guy's name in mind. Was it Ellen DeGeneres?
Mm-mm.
No.
No. Dave, Do you know what it is?
I can never, ever, ever remember her name, but she was in Hunger Games.
Oh, yes, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. I can never remember her name. Yeah.
Good job. All right, Dave. What famous CBS evening news anchor signed off each night with, "And that's the way it is"?
Frank Vassalero.
Not Frank.
No, it was Walter Cronkite.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did he say it in a specific way?
And that's the way it is.
Yeah, I figured I wasn't going to be able to
That's
deliver
really good. You should bring that out at parties.
Nobody remembers Walter Cronkite.
You do.
Okay, you're right.
All right, Vaughn. Millennials have never used a paper map thanks to this technology available to consumers in the early 2000s.
Like GPS.
Yeah. Good job.
I remember my mom, I think my dad got my mom a GPS when they were married as a gift. And I was like, what is this technology? You put it on like the dash of your car?
Let me tell you something. If there's any proof that we have alien craft and technology on Earth, it's GPS. It is a miracle. You can't explain it. It is alien technology that got out of that crash Roswell UFO in 1948.
Of course.
They reversed engineered it and they figured out how to do GPS.
Mhm.
Come on, you're telling me that you can be here, but cross the street and it'll show you crossing the street? Get the F out of here.
Mhm.
That is alien technology.
If you
Go
go
ahead.
the wrong way, it'll tell you, oh, no, okay, 2
Wrong
seconds
way.
in, you go this
Exactly
way
right.
instead.
All right. Are we done being conspiracists?
Oh, no, never. But
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Moving
now.
on. This is for Dave. In the 1950s and 60s, actress Eileen Lewis portrayed this iconic woman at a Disneyland restaurant bearing the character's name and serving her pancakes.
Oh, God. I don't know. I have no idea. That doesn't ring a bell at all.
Can you repeat the question for me one more time?
In the 1950s and 60s, actress Eileen Lewis portrayed this iconic woman at a Disneyland restaurant bearing the character's name and serving her pancakes.
Marilyn Monroe?
Pancakes is your...
Pancakes.
I'll bet it was Betsy Ross.
No.
Martha Washington.
No, Eileen Lewis portrayed this iconic woman.
I don't
Is it
know.
Cinderella?
Jenny.
And Jemima.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
wow. Okay.
There you
Whoa.
go.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I know. All right, Vaughn, let's try this one. What rock and country band founded in 1999 was comprised of Gary Lavoie, I'm going to say these names wrong, Gary Lavoie, Joe Don Rooney, and Jay DeMarcus.
That would be the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
Rocking
Backstreet Boys.
country band.
Yeah, that's right.
Country
Backstreet Boys.
band.
You got
Well,
it.
They
Still-
pivoted at some point, then turned to pop.
Yeah,
They
that's right.
exist still to this day. I saw them back in March in Green Bay,
Oh, I know it.
Wisconsin.
The Beatles?
No.
Oh, but it was Green Day.
No, country band. Country band.
Zach Brown Band?
Is it
Zach Brown Band.
is it Rascal Flatts?
Yes, baby.
Rascal Flatts.
Thank
How'd you-
you.
how'd you know that?
Because I know what country and bands are.
Yeah. Good job,
Jeez.
Bailey.
Backstreet Boys
She
is
used
a
context
band.
I
clues
use
there,
context
everyone.
clues. Thank you.
Everyone, those are context clues.
In sync.
All right, moving on to Dave.
Was it in sync?
No,
Okay.
shut up. In 1965, where did 6 days of violent confrontations end with a lot of people dead, over 1,000 people injured, and entire neighborhoods burned to the ground?
What year?
1965.
Watts Riots, LA.
That is correct.
Wow.
History.
I know.
History.
Dave's so good at the history ones.
I hate history.
Same. All right, Vaughn. In 2004, Oprah gave each member of her studio audience a new Pontiac G6, and pop culture got this new phrase.
You get a car. You get a car. You all get a car.
Oh, you gotta like end it with the screaming,
Yeah.
the over the top screaming.
That really was amazing.
All right, one more round here. Last one for Dave. What comedian hosted the long running quiz show You Bet Your Life?
What comedian?
Mm-hmm.
Groucho Marx.
Yes. Dave, you crushed this round. All right.
History. I love history stuff.
All right, enough about history. Let's see. Vaughn,
Yes.
Frasier was a spinoff of what popular Gen X show?
Come on, Vaughn.
I should know this. I know my old.
He was a character on another show that was huge. It's way before your time.
Seinfeld.
Where everybody knows your name.
Cheers. Is that
yes,
Cheers?
Yes.
Good job. Good. All right, that's Mind the Gap
Wow,
today.
you guys
job,
did good
fellas.
today.
The other day, speaking of old TV shows, for some reason, the Different Strokes theme song, which is a show from like the 80s, it came on my YouTube and I started singing it. And my girlfriend Alyssa was like, "What are you singing? Why do you know this show?" I have no clue why I know that show, but I watched every
You're
episode.
just an old soul.
What you talk about, Willis?
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
That, The Facts of Life, all those shows are bangers.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take the...
Then you have The Facts of Life. The Facts of Life.
Are you looking for different strokes?
Yeah.
I always liked Tootie in The Facts of Life. She was my favorite. Was it Tootie?
Yeah.
I'm saying that just because I think that's a funny name. I have no idea.
If Jenny was in The Facts of Life, her name was also Tootie.
To the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of peace. Then along come two, they got nothing but genes. They got different strokes and takes, different strokes and takes, different strokes to move the world.
I can't believe you're like 14 years old, Vaughn, and you remember that song.
Can I tell you, when I first started being on the show, I was very intimidated by you. And the first time I was like, oh, Dave accepts me, is when we sang Good Times together, that theme song. That was like our first moment.
It was a memorable moment.
It was.
We looked into each other's eyes, held hands, and it's never been the same since. All right, it's KDWB with Little Taylor Swift, and maybe this will prompt you to do something, even if it's just sit there and enjoy the song on KDWB.
Hey, it's Katie from Minnetrista, and I know how to play the game this time around. We're listening to Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer. Get me in, guys. Happy Thursday.
Yes, she wins. I mean, she got it. That's
job,
awesome. Yeah.
Katie.
Randomly chose that one. So good job, Katie from Minnetrista. It's going to happen the next, like today and tomorrow, whenever you hear a Taylor Swift song. Make sure you use the talkback feature and do exactly what she did. Name where you live and then the song that's on the radio currently, because we need to know that you were actually listening. So you can't just do it at a random time and guess a certain song. It's got to be the right song. Text me or call me at 651-989-KDWB if you're going to go to Target and buy her stuff tonight.
Mm-hmm.
2 Target stores are opening. I think it's Roseville and Edina.
Yep.
Are going to open up at midnight tonight for 1 hour, 3 limited edition CDs, 1 regular CD, and then a plethora of different vinyl products and also singles also.
Casingles.
I made up the casingle part. Do you know what a casingle is, Vaughn?
Never heard of it.
Okay, well, never mind. They don't exist anymore. Actually, probably, who knows? They probably do.
They probably do.
So, I'd love to hear from you. I mean, that's some dedication. That's kind of like getting up on Black Friday and going to Best Buy at 5 a.m. But nobody does that anymore, right?
No, because usually they start, a lot of places open on Thanksgiving Day, but also I don't know, the deals start like a week before
They
Black
do,
Friday
yeah.
now. It's not
Kind of
even
pointless.
anything.
I think retailers have realized or learned that they make just as much money if they start the sale the week before.
Yeah.
Also, you can charge shipping if you do online,
Yeah.
so they get more money. I miss Black Friday shopping.
I always liked working Black Friday when I worked in retail because there's like an energy.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Of
Yeah.
being out at 1 a.m, going to get like a new coat or something.
1 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Don't be ridiculous.
Where did you
1.
line up? Did you ever line up yourself?
Yes.
No, I mean, I worked at Disney during Black Friday sales. So people would be lined up outside the Disney store, which is weird.
Okay.
But then we'd have the music pumped really loud.
I gotta
And
get
then
this
we'd be like,
tiara.
Hello, good morning. Have
We're-
a magical day. Ha, ha, ha.
It's so early.
Yeah.
We were so lame. We lined up one time outside of Office Max.
Oh, geez.
And because they had like a computer or something that we wanted to get.
That's
And-
legit, though.
Those
That's
were big
real.
ones like Office Max,
Yeah.
Best Buy, Staples. I feel like those were kind of like tech ones. I don't know, Staples RIP. I don't think those exist.
There were like 4 other people. It was like, no, really, we chose the lamest store.
We were
God.
always at Penny's. JC Penney's was ours. And man, was it was the
Well,
wild
they'd give you,
crowd
remember,
there.
they'd give you something if you were, I remember we got like a little snow globe with a Christmas
Yeah,
tree inside at
exactly.
JCPenney
You
one
had to be
time.
the first 100 customers.
That's right. Wow.
Or
Okay.
Apple. Yeah, I was in the Apple store.
Let me know if you're going to go to the Taylor Swift thing tonight at Target.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you this one because this came up somehow. What do you get asked to do for free?
Yeah, well, we were talking about just how Taylor Swift, she was potentially going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And she's like, I don't need to do that for free. No, I'm not doing it.
So we figure, you probably, depending on what you do, if you're a doctor, I'm sure all the time, or you're a nurse. I got a friend, Nurse Wendy. I ask her all the time, yeah, I've got this thing growing under my tongue. What do you think it is? And she's like, I don't know, an almond. And I'm like, oh, okay. So if you have a nurse or a doctor friend, you probably ask them things like that. So what do you do, and what do people ask you to do for free all the time? I get asked to not DJ, but to marry people because
Yeah.
I can marry people legally,
Right.
and I get asked to do it for free. People will be like, "Well, you get a free dinner. You get to come to the reception and get a free dinner." I'm like,
Wow.
"Yeah, I appreciate that, but it's not worth a Saturday."
No.
So
I
yeah,
don't want to give up that.
We get asked to host a lot of events for free, and a lot of them are charity events. So of course it's you want to be willing to help, but sometimes those events last about 5 or 6 hours on your weekend. And that's where it's you got to draw the line sometimes. Because,
well, we do like to do it because people do need
Yeah.
to MC or appear at a charity event. I mean, we love doing that's kind of part of our giving back to the community. But at the same time, you're right. It's you can't do too many because you got a family and a life.
Yeah.
What do you get asked to do for free? We asked on Facebook, but I want to ask you as well. Send me a text or call or use the talkback feature and let me know what you get asked to do for free. Here's one. I said, Sydney says, I'm a dog groomer. People ask all the time for free nail trims for their dogs who hate it. Sue says, I'm a massage therapist. I get back rub and shoulder rub requests all the time. Oh, I would too. Sue, if we were friends, I'd be like, hey, Sue. And I'd point to a sore spot on my back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would get annoyed if people kept asking me for stuff, but also I've probably done that to a handful of people. Like, oh, you're a therapist. Could you tell me what's wrong with me?
I had a friend who cut hair.
Yeah.
And I would not always, but I got a free haircut many times out of the deal. Yeah. That's a common one. Crystal May says, hair. It made me lose my passion for doing hair because 90% of people didn't pay me. Here's Sam. I'm a vet tech. All of the pet questions, but rarely is my advice actually taken.
Oh, geez, that's annoying.
Mm-hmm. I got a camera as a gift 10 years ago. And so when my church would ask me, hey, you could take our pictures for this Mother's Day brunch or for the pastor anniversary or whatever. And I was like, I paid a lot of money for this camera. You better pay me for these pictures.
Yeah.
I used to be, I still am good at using Photoshop. And so people would say oh, you know how to use Photoshop. Could you make my postcard for my show? Or could you make this picture a poster for this activity that I'm doing? And I'd be like, They wouldn't
offer to pay you. I know an artist that I've had do stuff for the show once in a while. And I'd be like, hey, what would you charge me if I had you draw this? Or like, $100. It's like, okay, yeah.
I feel like drawing is different, but all I'm doing is like cutting things out and pasting it onto a computer program.
Well, here's a talkback.
No skills.
Right, exactly. Here's a talkback from a kind of a similar story.
I'm a graphic designer, and a lot of time people will ask me to Photoshop their photos or make invites or make something for them.
I guess if it's family or a close friend, it's like, yeah, no big deal. Like people will ask me to take them flying sometimes. And if they're like a friend or whatever, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like once in a while, somebody that I don't know is like, hey, my kids always wanted to go flying. Will you take them flying? And I'm like, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
Do I get some donuts? Bring me a box of donuts and we'll talk.
I always think too that like you're asking me for this thing, and yes, it might not be difficult for me to do, but it's going to take time, and people don't take time into account when they're paying you, know?
What do you get asked to do for free? Holly is on the phone. Hi, Holly.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
So I work for a major airline, and I get asked all the time, hey, can you get me free tickets? Hey, do you have a discount code? Hey, when's the best time to buy a airplane ticket? I'm like, I don't know. I can get you to work for the airlines. I'll get you some postings, but that's about it.
So do you get to fly friends and family or partner for free?
So it just recently changed. So like everybody with my family and then my parents, they can fly. And I have like a second companion. So right now, my daughter's boyfriend is our second companion.
Okay, gotcha.
Fort Myers this past spring to see some grandparents. But yeah, like my immediate family and then my parents.
Okay, gotcha. That's what you need, Bailey. You need to marry a flight attendant.
Oh, I would love that. And then I can fly everywhere
you
for
fly
freezies.
anywhere you want to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Mary writes in, I'm a nurse. It never ends, but I love to help people, so it doesn't bother me, except on a flight. I don't want to hear a whole medical history. So if you're sitting there talking next to Maggie in the next seat, what do? Oh, I'm a nurse. Oh, really? I've got this rash on my belly.
Could you look at it, please?
Take a look. It's accompanied with severe diarrhea. Like, okay.
More talkbacks on the iHeart app?
Oh, yeah.
I got asked to decorate a cake and then drive it all the way from Forest Lake to Minneapolis for free. I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
The worst.
A cake decorator.
Right.
Ooh.
Wow.
Here's another one.
I worked in event planning for many years, but it was like trade show corporate event planning. But that resulted in friends and family asking me to plan their events, and even some friends asking me to be their day of wedding coordinator.
No.
I regret how many times I did it when I absolutely hated it, but I was the friend they called when they needed something planned or something organized. And it wasn't very fun.
I think it's something for us to learn is like, just because our friend does something professionally, maybe we should not take advantage of them for, their freebies.
Yeah.
Like if you're a photographer, it's like, hey, little Brandon's turning 5 years old tomorrow. Can you come over tomorrow and use your weekend to take some pictures of little Brandon blowing out the candles on his cake? No,
I
sorry,
don't want to.
Not going to do that.
We have a lot of text messages.
We'll have to come back to him too, because we got a few more. We'll be back in a second. I want to check up on the dance challenge that you guys are doing. And we got more of these. What do you get asked to do for free? Plus, the Daily Bailey is coming up. It's all here on KDWB.
iHeartRadio presents 12 Hours in the Life of a Showgirl. Brought to you by Capital One.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift. iHeartRadio has your front row seat for the life of a showgirl.
Today, we're counting down to the release of Taylor's 12th studio album by celebrating every era in the life of the ultimate showgirl.
Every hour, you'll hear songs from every one of my eras.
All leading up to the iHeartRadio album premiere of The Life of a Showgirl, complete with stories behind the songs. Plus, when you listen with the free iHeart app, tap the contest tab to enter for a chance to win an exclusive special edition The Life of a Showgirl guitar signed by Taylor Swift. It all kicks off today at 12 p.m. right here on your radio and the free iHeart app.
The Life of a Showgirl era is here on iHeartRadio.
With the Venture X card, you can enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit when you book through Capital One Travel. Plus, you'll earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. The Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Record warm temperatures continuing until Sunday. Today it's going to be partly sunny, a high of 86. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 89.
This report is sponsored by CenterPoint Energy. CenterPoint Energy helps you save energy and reduce costs at home. Find rebates and programs to improve energy efficiency in your home. Learn more at centerpointenergy.com. Again, that's centerpointenergy.com.
All right, imagine this. You go down to Shakopee for the big corn maze and the corn pit, and you come back home and the kids are all covered with corn dust and they're tracking stuff and corn pieces through the house. You take the vacuum, no problem. Then the dog comes along and you know what happens next. Oh, and the kids spill ice cream on the carpet. This is why we love Zero Res. I've used Zero Res many, many times, and I will continue to do it. And right now, you can get your entire home Zero Resified in time for Halloween from Minnesota's ultimate carpet cleaner, and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129. There is something scarier than ghosts and goblins hiding in your home, and it's in your air ducts. This month, take 15% off your air duct and dryer vent cleaning. Let me tell you, the Zero Res people showed me pictures one time of the stuff hiding in there. It's scary. Ask for the KDWB special when you call Zero Res at 952-ZERO-RES or book online, ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
Protection matters, and security is the sole mission of M&M Security. Get real peace of mind with unmatched security, around-the-clock highly trained guards, de-escalation specialists. Call M&M Security, 763-461-7233.
Febreze. It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now, all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la. I woke up feeling like cough, congestion, headache was coming on. I thought, no, I have big plans this weekend. So I took Mucinex Kickstart, all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Mucinex Kickstart for relief with a kick at your favorite retailer. Use as directed.
You won't see the engineer that slams the Nissan Rogue's door 13,920 times. Or the corrosive chamber that simulates 15 years of life in 5 months. Or the Rogue heat baked for over 300 combined hours. What you will see is a vehicle that can take punch after punch and keep rolling. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. We put it through the worst so you get its best. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
From the very beginning, Minnesota Wild fans have been the heartbeat of this team.
Here's Gabrick in, shoots, scores! Gabrick with 5 goals tonight.
Year 25 will bring memories that'll last you a lifetime. Be there when it matters most.
Off the end wall, Kaprizov scores! Oh, what a shot!
Be forever wild. Learn more at wild.com/forever.
When Halloween rolls around, trust me, I'm serious about my trick-or-treat handouts. I mean, after all, no one wants to be that house on the block. You know, the one that's sharing like pencils or pennies. Thankfully, Mars Wrigley makes it super easy to give all my door knockers something good to eat. Whether it's Snickers, Twix, M&Ms, or Skittles, those fun-size packs pack a lot to love. Fill your candy bowl today by heading to Target or MarsWrigleyHalloween.com to make this season's trick-or-treat a la sweet.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
We have delays on 494 eastbound from East Bush Lake to Highway 100. Westbound at the Minnesota River Bridge, got a crash on the right. Traffic is solid from 35E. On 694, it's slow eastbound from 252 to University and westbound from Central to East River. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, save on job site supplies with My Lowe's Pro Rewards. Eligible members enjoy volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at Lowe's.com/terms, subject to change.
Hey, I'm Jay Shetty, and I'm the host of the On Purpose podcast. Recently, I had a conversation with the one and only Madonna.
I had no friends, nowhere to live. I was held up at gunpoint. Whatever happened to me in New York is better than what my life was, so I'm not going back.
Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow On Purpose with Jay Shetty and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app.
You can do more than listen on KDWB. You can watch The Dave Ryan Show. Just go to YouTube and search Dave Ryan TV.
Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It's KDWB. We're talking about whatever you do for a living. Do you ever get asked to do it for free? I think cutting hair, maybe doing nails, doctors, nurses. It's like, hey, doctor, this is like, your neighbor down the street. Hi, Dr. Gwen. I get this pain in my belly that won't go away. And Dr. Gwen's like, shut up and go get a checkup.
Yeah. Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor. So what do you do? There's a ton of people. We'll get to as many of these as we can. Amy, what do you do and what do you get asked to do? Hi, Amy. Hello. Hi, Dave. It's good to talk to you.
Amy?
Amy, are you there? Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hate to bother you, Amy. What's going on, Amy?
I just wanted to tell you that I am a stay-at-home mom, and I always get asked to watch people's kids who are not healthy enough to go to daycare.
Oh, because they got the snots and the sneezes, so you...
They have a fever.
And they can't go to daycare with a fever, so there comes Amy. What do you say?
Yeah, I say, no, thank you.
Did you at one point before you... I think when we're younger, like maybe inexperienced, it's like oh, yeah, I guess so. Did you ever say yes?
Oh, all the time. Or like for my nephews, nieces, that kind of thing, I often, cave. But for friends, I'm a little bit more like, I don't want to get my own kids sick.
Exactly. Right. Don't blame you. Thank you, Amy. Thanks for waiting so long, Amy. Have a great day.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
We got a couple of talkbacks too. Here's one.
This is Allison in Maplewood. I'm a CPA, and I used to always get asked if I would do people's taxes for free. That's not even the kind of accounting that I do. I actually have someone do my taxes for me as well. So, yeah, definitely didn't take anybody up on that at the time.
Especially something like getting your taxes done. That probably costs hundreds of dollars.
Right, yeah.
And they want her to do it for free?
I mean, my dad does my taxes for free, so.
But you're his daughter.
Dad.
Yeah.
That's true.
Here's another.
I went to school for apparel design, so I sewed a lot in college, and I was the go-to. Can you hem my pants? Can you take this shirt in? Can you fix this? How do I wash this? And as much as it's flattering that people trust me with such a delicate, wardrobe piece, I hated it, and it made me lose my passion for sewing.
Oh, don't ask your friend.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are texting into. Like, hi, I own an auto repair shop. People ask for the homie discount all the time. Don't ask your mechanic friends to work on your car for free. It burns them out.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are saying like, yeah, if I have to do it for free for people all the time, I don't want to do it.
I think people are generally nice and they want to do something nice. It's kind of like, people say, well, Bailey, will you, watch my audition tape for this musical and let me know what you think? It's like,
I've done that a lot. Yeah.
I'm sure you have. More talkbacks. We got a phone call. And a bunch of text messages. So we're gonna wrap this up here in a second, but I want to hear from you. What do you do and what do you get asked to do for free? Hi, Jenna.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm a dog groomer, and people ask me to clip their dog's nails all the time, but I'm happy to do it.
Do you? Are you happy to do it, or are you kind of like, okay?
No, I'm usually happy to do it unless they have like a little biting dog or something.
Well, perfect, Jenna, because my dog Ava, she's due for some nails done.
What time can Vaughn come by? Thanks,
I live
Jenna.
up in Cambridge, so.
Okay,
he'll drive up.
We'll see you. Can you? Oh, I got a better one. Can you meet us here at the radio station?
Oh, I'd love to.
So
thank
nice.
you, Jenna. Have a good day. A bunch of text messages. What do you do, and what do people ask you to do all the time for free?
I do pricing and research for sports cards, memorabilia, and trading cards like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. People always want to drop off shoe boxes full of cards and have me price them for free. It's a ton of work, and usually it's all junk.
I think that's probably true. I think everybody has a collection of like Pokemon or baseball cards, and it's like, is it worth anything? No, they've all got dog ears and pizza stains on them, so no.
Someone says, I'm a daycare provider and have a group of provider friends, and you wouldn't believe how many parents ask us to watch kids after hours or on weekends for free because their kids just love to be with us. Sure, Dan.
Sure, yeah.
I'll play one more talkback. There's so many talkbacks and calls and texts, so thanks for responding.
Yeah.
Play. Here we go.
I'm a golf course assistant, and I always get people's families asking me to come out and golf for free if I can get them on the golf course anytime. Always asking to get favors. Can I get a deep balls? Can I get on the course? Pretty much anything to get a free round of golf.
I think we're all learning something here. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that we think that we're the only one and that they're happy to do it and it's easy to do. So if you know somebody who works at a golf course, you might want to call them and say, hey, we want to come out and play this afternoon at 2:30. Can we get on? And it's like, they'll probably do it because they'll be nice.
Right.
But just don't.
And imagine everyone is asking.
Yeah, that's
and
the
it's
problem.
not just one person, it's everyone. I just want to read this one text because I feel like this encapsulates a lot. I'm a dietitian. I'll answer questions here and there, but as soon as I have to get a calculator out, I'm charging you.
Can you imagine sending over a little invoice or like a Venmo request?
Yeah.
It's like,
Speaking of, Dave, I was calculating your macros yesterday. That'll be $20.
but I didn't ask you to. See?
Yes, you did.
No,
yes, you did.
No,
you said, Jenny, what is the content of the food I'm eating? And I said, let me do the calculations.
Uh-oh.
Look at her manipulate me for
$20.
more money. No,
I know you got it.
not
I know you
gonna
got
happen.
a crisp $20 bill in your wallet.
Not
right
going to
now.
happen. I bought you a pork chop on a stick at the fair, so that's all you're going to get. Thanks for all those. That was a lot of fun. I think we all learned something. Number one, there's a lot of people that get asked to do free stuff. And number two, don't ask them, pay for it. Or if you do, offer them a little something. What is it going to cost me to do this?
Yeah.
Except doctors. They're the Hippocratic Oath and they think they have to. Like, yes, I need a rectal. So
Can you do that
if
for
you
free?
can help me out here, if you don't mind.
All right, we're talking a lot about Taylor Swift and how she has her new album dropping tonight. She's already released like 6 different styled like vinyl pressings and CDs, and her Target release will also have posters and everything. So I'm asking you, Dave, Jenny, Vaughn, your album is releasing at midnight. What unique additions are included in your release? Okay, think about your album.
Oh, man.
I'll give you mine because mine is perfect and maybe it will inspire you. Mine would be a glittery pink vinyl with a treasure map that takes you around the Twin Cities on a scavenger hunt. And you have to find little hidden unicorns. Once you find them all, you can unlock the locket that comes with the album. And inside there's a seed. And that seed will grow into a massive beanstalk that you can climb to a giant's castle in the clouds.
What world do you live in?
Listen, this
La
is
La
my
Land?
this is my
I thought it had to
midnight
be-
release.
I thought it had to be based on realism.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, it is.
Mine would come with one of those little water it and grow things.
Okay.
And it would be a Harley. So it would be you water a little tiny Harley, you soak it in a bowl of water,
Mhm.
and then 24 hours later, it's a life-size Harley Davidson.
Like a chia pet?
No,
like a
not a
real
chia
one?
pet. It is a real. You is soak it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You've seen
like
these
one
things.
of those towels, a magic towel.
Kind of like that, but it's a plastic turtle, for example. You
Okay.
put it in water and it grows. I've explained myself enough.
I like
Yes.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Jenny, what's coming out with your album at midnight?
So mine is going to be like one of those pop-up birthday cards that like some kind of action will pop up at you, but on top of that, confetti's going to blow out at you, and you don't know what you're going to get. And then there's going to be one little piece of paper in there that's going to have a motivational quote on it, such as "It's never too late to be what you might have been." And then you will go and listen to my album and be like, I can do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you're covered in glitter or
Yeah.
confetti.
Yeah. No, not glitter. I'm not doing glitter.
Not glitter.
That's
just
too
confetti.
much. Yeah.
Vaughn, what comes out with your, what additions do you have in your album release at midnight?
It can be expensive, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, a pair of sneakers, like custom sneakers that I've made. I don't know what they look like, but custom sneakers. And then I'd probably put out a cookbook. I hope that when my album comes out, I'll be able to have a book of
Is yours
recipes.
like coming in a box?
I guess
Jeez,
so.
Louise.
It's a giant one. It's like in a metal tin. That sounds kind of cool.
Metal tin.
All right. Thanks, Bailey. We'll be right back on KDWB with something that new that Holiday Inn Express is trying in their rooms. Now, they got everything in there from like, I don't know, a mini bar. They got I don't know what else. Cable.
Pancake flipper.
Coffee. What else do you need in a hotel room? Holiday Inn is on it, and we'll tell you next.
Friday Night Football is back, baby. What's up? It is Von Tleek, and 101.3 KDWB is headed to your high school with a chance to roll the dice and win a $25,000 scholarship to any school of your choice. Friday, October 3rd, we'll be at Wayzata High School. Go Trojans! I'll see you on the field or in the stands this Friday night. It's Friday Night Football presented by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University and 101.3 KDWB.
After touring the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University, I knew it was a college for me. The culture felt like home. Shortly after moving in, St. Ben's and St. John's became more than classrooms. Visit csbsju.edu to apply, estimate your scholarship, and write your own story. St. Ben's and St. John's. More than an education, it's life-changing.
Happy Friday, Junior. The summer like heat continues. It's going to be partly sunny and 86 today. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 89.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
Sono Bello gets you. They know the stress of balancing summertime work, life, family stuff, but you've slayed it. So if you're ready for a little me time, Sono Bello has an end of summer surprise gift for you. Schedule your visit in the next 3 weeks during Sono Bello's special annual fall savings event. You earn some self-care, and right now is the best time to get started. Whether it's 1 or 2 problem areas or a total mommy makeover, this is your time. And micro laser fat removal is the one visit way to lose stubborn fat and inches permanently. Tummy fat, gone. Side fat, gone. Thighs and arm fat, yep, gone. Even jiggly skin vanishes in one comfortable visit. Schedule your consultation now for your special fall savings event discount. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
Hey, Minneapolis, get ready to glow. Super Neon is a feel-good immersive experience filled with vibrant installations, interactive light, and unforgettable moments. Now open at Mall of America. Get your tickets on the Fever app or at superneonexperience.com.
KDWB is heading to Fleet Farm in Hudson this Saturday. Join us from 10 to noon for Oktoberfest fun. Free caramel apples, hot dogs, yard games, and the first 100 customers score a Fleet Farm gift card worth up to $100. Details at fleetfarm.com/Oktoberfest.
Attorney advertising. Minnesota attorney Samantha Johnson. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
There's so many things about this story that I just love. I think even she admits there's some part of the story that's absolutely ridiculous. What happened with your husband that made you say, oh my God, we can do War of the Roses? What happened?
I hope she makes you smile. I found a pill. The way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone.
I've just noticed that sometimes he comes home and he smells like a different soap.
And there was some sort of smeared substance on her shirt.
I keep finding pairs of underpants in our mailbox.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her hand.
Knowing that he was there and then she disappears, knowing that giving her the side eye, giving her the look the entire night.
I can't help it that you're insecure about my past relationship. I have said I'm sorry. I've already apologized for that.
Yeah, babe, I hope he shows up in a 2 a.m. pic from a friend, hanging on to a girl to just rub it in. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone, and then he calls.
So we met this girl, and she introduced herself as, she was like, hi, I'm Kendra from Days of Our Lives.
Well, after the fact, he's like, oh, by the way, I was at Kendra's house putting in a backsplash.
Looked at our Target app, and I've never done this, but it shows all sort of the purchase history around Valentine's Day.
We also bought this Reese's heart-shaped chocolate box and condoms. Hid under the stairs just in case, someone was going to come over. But no one ever came over, so I was stuck under the stairs for 3 hours.
And Kelly was hoping that you would send those roses to her.
Oh, well, if I would have known she was listening, I would have.
Well, of course you would have.
You're this upset about it. Why can't you just talk to me about it? I'm going to get a restraining order or something now. Like,
Come on.
one step too far. Like,
honestly, just get off my...
Every guy says, I told that crazy girl to leave me alone.
Yeah. He cheated on his wife, so can you really believe whatever the he's saying?
Turns out that I'm basically the last person to know that my sister-in-law and my husband have been having an affair. Everybody else knows.
Sorry, I can't hear you guys.
I mean, how long do you think this is going to last, though? Because, he can pretend right now that the phone is not coming through, that the call's not coming through. Because he was so flat busted, he just hung up.
Like you did on me.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance-enhanced stain-fighting power. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowes.com.
101.3 KDWB.
You can't make this stuff up.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, sorry. Bailey and I were making a video of us doing Leave by JoJo on the ukulele.
Oh, God.
Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Everyone's going to roast me because I got the words wrong.
No. We'll do it live.
She's gonna do it live.
Okay.
You need to clean
Let
up
me
over
let me
there.
move my mic back because I get into it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
2. Let me turn the music down here.
Okay.
Here we go. Live performance, Leave from JoJo.
Here we go.
On the ukulele.
2, 3, 4.
Leave!
Get out right now. It's the end of you and me.
Hey, yeah.
It's too late
now.
And I can't wait for you to be gone. Because I know about her. And I wonder how I bought all those lies. You said that you would treat me right, but you was just a waste of time.
Waste of time.
My favorite part of that, you played it in a different key, but you sang it correctly. Like you sang it in the key that you played it in.
I don't know what you just said. Yeah.
You did it. You transposed it. What you did.
Wow.
I did?
Transposed.
All right. We transposed it.
We did it. Really, really
so
good.
that's why we were not ready for.
No, they were too focused. If it needed to be a reel or an Instagram story, and I said, well, let's focus on the show that we're supposed to be doing.
Well, let me ask you a question. Is that a reel or is that an Instagram story?
I think that it's a reel.
You think it's a reel?
Yeah, but just wait though, because you just posted your funny reel yesterday.
You posted a reel yesterday. It was funny.
It was funny. Because he was trying to do some fun little trick, and then he said the F-bomb about 3 times because it didn't work.
Didn't work out. So Holiday Inn Express has added scent-based alarm clocks to their room, not one, but rooms. Here's an influencer named Lily Turton to talk about these scent-based alarm clocks.
What if your alarm clock didn't sound like this, but smelled like your favorite breakfast scent? Holiday Inn Express just launched the world's first breakfast alarm clock. It literally wakes you up to the smell of coffee, bacon, or blueberry muffin.
Would that wake you up, though? I'm not sure that it would, unless it was like really strong.
I feel like bacon would wake me up because think about, I don't know, you as a kid and you're like sleeping and then your mom starts making bacon and then you wake up because it smells so good.
Yeah. A change in the atmosphere, I think, is what wakes you up. That's why alarm clock is like a sound.
Yeah.
And this would be the scent.
Or you set your alarm early, put the bacon on the George Foreman grill, and then go back to
Shut
sleep
up.
so that you wake up to the smell of bacon.
Is it next to your bed then?
Yeah, it's right next to your bed.
Next to your bed.
So it's convenient.
But you got to be careful.
You do in case you step on it.
Mm-hmm.
But that will never happen.
No.
Okay.
Until?
Here's something that'll reveal your age. 2025 is the 100th anniversary of the Howard Johnson brand. If you're 18, you have no idea what Howard Johnson is, but it was a chain of hotel restaurants, wasn't it?
Howard Johnson? I have no idea.
Then maybe we'll skip that story.
All
Okay,
right.
let's move on to a story that might mean something to you. An annual drive-through report found out that America's drive-thrus got 9 seconds slower this year, despite AI's help. The average is now 5 minutes from the time you pull up to the time you drive away. Taco Bell is the fastest at 4:16. Taco Bell is amazing. They really are, because I'll go up and I'll order this and this and this, and the Nachos Bel Grande and the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Why are you ordering so much?
Because it's so good.
It's so easy and they're so quick.
It's so good. And you pull up to the window and they've already got the bag hanging out the window. It's like, wait, how did you do that? And I got to tell you, Taco Bell is delicious, but it's all the same product in a giant. No, it is. It's all the same product in a giant bin that they 3D print into a burrito, Nachos Bel Grande, Crunchwrap Supreme,
So good.
Tacos, whatever it is. It is all the same. It's a big bin of goop that tastes the same. It's delicious, and they 3D print it into nachos or tacos.
Okay.
True story.
All right. Did you find that on Reddit?
I made it up myself.
Oh,
He's talked about this many times. I fully disagree. The Crunchwrap Supreme is the most supreme item.
Tastes exactly like a burrito Supreme.
The menu. It
tastes
does not.
exactly
It
like a
isn't.
burrito
No,
Supreme.
it doesn't.
It's delicious.
The
I'm not
BB5
knocking it.
The beefy 5-layer burrito, very different than the Crunchwrap, because the Crunchwrap has what does it have? A crunch. A little crunchy crunch.
Because
in
it's been 3D printed to have a crunch.
No, it isn't. It's got a hard shell taco and a soft shell taco. You don't get that with a beefy 5-layer burrito.
You don't know about anything about science.
I realized Jenny
You're
was
actually
endorsed
right.
by Taco Bell.
I wish I was. You're right, though. Science was my worst subject.
See, that's what I'm talking about. All right, moving on. Keep listening for a Taylor Swift song. We're going to get you into that movie. When you hear it, open up the iHeartRadio app and use the talkback feature to say, hi, my name is Jenny. I'm from White Bear Lake, and I'm listening to Taylor Swift Love Story, or whatever the song is, and then you are in. But you got to listen to win, and it could happen anytime. Taylor Swift is all over the dirt, and it involves a local business. Helping her out. We'll tell you on Dave's Dirt next.
The holy waters watered down.
I love that song. You know, it reminds me a little bit of Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
I can see why.
A little bit, yeah. I was listening to Thunder. Hear the thunder, thunder.
Every generation has its own Imagine Dragons.
You think so?
Yeah.
Was Imagine Dragons a generation ago?
No, not necessarily.
like
I'd say every 5 years there's a new one.
I was going to say,
10
yeah.
years ago.
The only bad thing about that is that song reminds me of Fallon Bonsett every time because she was the one who told me, Dave, you got to listen to this song by Imagine Dragons. It's called Thunder. And I'm like, oh, wow. And she was right. I really like that song.
Fallon is starting to sound a little bit more like our boss, Rich.
They all sound similar, actually. And then what does Allison sound like?
Oh, my God, Dad. Oh, my God, Dad. That's so embarrassing.
That's what I sound like to Dave sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Well, you and
He gives me
Allison
that.
talk exactly the right. You still do the thing where it's like, stop.
I do.
No.
Vaunt.
Don't get me
Like,
triggered.
Vaunt
I don't
is
know what you mean now.
Vaunt, you're a 35-year-old woman. I don't know what age you're no longer allowed to go, Vaunt.
You never.
Never,
you always
ever.
get to do that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what Alyssa, my girlfriend, does all day. Can I tell you, not beefing. I don't want to say we've been beefing the past couple days. I just think it's fine. Alyssa and I both agree. It's fine to have space in a relationship. We live in not a big apartment, so there's not much space to go to. But the other day, I'm just minding my business in our room, and she's in the kitchen. And she's like, why aren't you spending time with me? I'm like, I just want to be in the room. You don't want to be out here with me and Ava? It's our dog. I'm just chilling in the room. So she gets upset because I'm not spending time with her. It's so stupid. And then I left because I went somewhere, and she was like, okay. Then the next day I came home. And I'm like, are we just not speaking now? It's stupid. So now we're just spending time avoiding each other because originally we were spending time avoiding each other. And so we're just doing that thing where we pass each other up. Maybe our butts pass each other when we're in the kitchen, but we don't speak.
Do you think that it'll resolve itself when one day you come home and she's like, hey, how was your day? And act like nothing is going to happen? Because that's what Susan and I do. We'll be really mad. We don't speak for the rest of the night or whatever. And then the next morning she'll send me like, hey, Bernie did something really cute today.
This happened Tuesday. So yesterday when I came home, she was in the shower and I was like, hey. And she was like, hey.
Wow.
And then eventually we started talking slowly. We were going to go to the movies, but she was like, did you still want to go to the movies? I didn't know if you were still mad. I said, I wasn't mad. You were mad. And then we argued for a second over who was actually mad. It's so stupid. But
wow, I love the lack of communication up in this.
Because me and Alyssa are petty to the core. We are petty to the core. We'll be like, I wasn't the one that was mad. You were. No.
So you're both stewing over what you think the other person is?
We resolved it last night. We stayed home. We were going to go to the movies, but we stayed home and we're like, let's just have a night and just talk and connect. And, and I think that's fine for every relationship to go through because they're not real arguments. And even if they are, that happens.
Yeah. I mean, people get into petty little arguments, but as Bailey said, communication.
People always say communicate, but it's such a cliche that's easier said than done because when you're mad, you don't want to communicate with them.
It is.
Not in the moment, maybe, but I mean, I still communicated in my relationships.
Yeah,
at some point.
It's called nagging is what you were doing. You
No,
were
it wasn't.
nagging.
It was
Yes.
expressing my emotion of why I was upset.
Oh, you were whining and nagging then.
Well, why did you leave the light on for the 500th time?
See, that's what I mean. I can't do anything
Go
right
turn
around
the
here.
light off. I don't care
Yeah.
that I'm standing right next to the switch. You go turn it off.
Now, communication is key. I tell Alyssa, because we both have degrees in literal communication. Our degrees hang right above my TV. Jenny could vouch.
Yeah.
I literally say when me and Alyssa argue, I'm like, there's no way we're not going to talk. We literally have degrees in communication. So let's sit and figure this the F out is what I say. And then we have
Neither of you are timid people. Like, you're going to express your emotions.
Very much so.
So,
you know what I mean?
When you do talk, you're going to hash it out.
Yeah, we do. I love that girl, though.
Yeah, I'd rather passive aggressive is the way to go.
No, it isn't, Dave.
No, it is. It's like
No,
I'm
we are
slamming
not
things
going to
around.
teach generations of people that passive aggressive is good because
No,
that
they're
means
gonna-
you're not communicating,
I'm gonna
and
say-
not communicating is the worst quality you can have in a
Yeah.
relationship.
I'm going to save you the trouble. You're not going to communicate. You're going to communicate by showing how mad you are by slamming the microwave oven door shut. That's how you communicate.
Or like shoving the chair from the dining room table, shoving it in all the way. Like, okay, I get it.
Slamming doors.
That's another one.
Exactly right.
So annoying.
Just trying to help you out. Haley, pay attention.
I am listening.
Bailey, pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to them.
I will, Jenny.
Thank you.
Can I also flex real quick? I've been practicing for this bet that we made.
Yeah, we got to talk about that one. We haven't talked about that today. There's the whole
course you have.
the slick back dance challenge. I said a couple of days ago, Tuesday on the show, that's the dance where you see it where it looks like they're stepping forward, but they don't step down. They step on air. Then it looks like they're walking on air. I said, Bailey, Jenny, Vaughn, challenge you to learn this. Whoever does the best job by Friday morning about 8:20, I will get you a day off $10 Culver's gift card, and $101 in cash. What's your update?
I'm not 100% at it, and it's so hard because they do like a strategic thing with, I don't know if it's their heels or what, but I was practicing yesterday, and I have faith because the bet is not who does it, it's who does it best.
Who does it best,
I have faith that I will do it best out of the three, me, Bailey, and Jenny.
Bailey?
I believe it. I did practice a little bit in my apartment yesterday, but I also woke up yesterday and got a crick in my neck that's really impacting anything I do.
Yeah, she's had a heating pad that Dave brought in for her this morning on her all morning.
I'm old, you guys. It's hard being over 30.
Yeah, I mean, I practice, but yeah, I have no faith in myself after practicing. I just feel like it's impossible. And I said it when you presented this to us. Vaunt is probably going to do the best.
Because
I think he will be able to do it best.
The dance, I'm trying to find a video so you can watch on our YouTube stream right now. They don't look like they're touching the floor.
No, and it's amazing. They really don't. It's always their back
illusion,
foot.
Do you think?
What do you mean by that?
Like they actually, our eye is too focused on something else. So that we're not realizing that the foot is touching, because that's what I don't get. I feel like I'm hopping twice, like in the air.
Their back foot is doing the pushing. So they never really land on their front foot until they land on their, I don't know. You're just going to go watch it. Go check that out. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. And right now, it's time for the Dirt.
Dave's Dirt, sponsored by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lamber's Injury Law on KDWB.
Taylor Swift is selling her album tonight at Target stores. There are 500 Target stores nationwide. They're going to open again at midnight until 1 in the morning and sell her 3 CDs, limited edition, 1 regular edition, and also different vinyls as well, and also a key ring that says Taylor on it. Now, I made that part up.
I believe it, though.
Maybe they are.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
I'm sure they're going to have some kind of display of extra things you can buy at this.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Probably
they're going to have some like
shirts and-
cardboard display.
Probably so. The 2 here in Minnesota that are doing it, or this area, is Edina and Rosedale.
Roseville. The Roseville
Roseville,
Target, yeah.
Okay.
This is breaking news for everyone who likes to leave Peep. The North Shore is starting to get past peak. I'm looking at the Minnesota State Parks and Trails map right now, and I intend to be up there in a week. And so I'm getting a little bit sad looking at it because it's already going to be at past peak. But the Twin Cities is far behind because of the weather that we've been having.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry, we'll be enjoying those fall colors for a long time. And if you happen to be heading up to the North Shore this weekend, swing by a Holiday Station stores and get some energy with their Red Bull deal going on. Buy 2, get 1 free right now.
This is actually a really cool website. If you just like me, all I did was search DNR Minnesota leaves, and it popped up, and it's Department of Natural Resources, and there's an interactive fall color map with a slider on it, and you can slide this back and forth, and it'll show you it'll show you today for sure, October 2nd, but you can slide it all the way to October 31st when everything will be past peak. It looks like the Twin Cities is projected to be about peak. Let me slide, slippity slide, and that'll be around October 17th-ish.
Oh, sweet.
Around there.
I'm going on my big giant walk on October 17th.
Oh,
and so hopefully I get to walk through some green areas, see some leaf peeps at the same time.
Very cool.
There's going to be an Everybody Loves Raymond reunion special. It'll be on CBS on November 24th. For their 30th anniversary, 90 minutes long, and everybody who's in Everybody Loves Raymond is going to be in it. Dave, did you watch this show?
Never, not even once.
Never, not even once.
Oh, I did. My mom loved it.
Yeah, I like it. I think the guys are cute.
Eric Dane, he's an actor from Euphoria and Grey's Anatomy. We found out he had ALS. He was battling that a couple of months ago, and a video came out yesterday where he's in a wheelchair, and it seems like he's struggling to speak a bit more. And he said he's going to fight the battle to the last breath. He said he has kids and he wants to see his grandkids and grow up. It's just so sad because he's a very, very well-known actor. But prayers up to him and everybody in his family.
Bad Bunny is doing Saturday Night Live this weekend. There's a rumor that Taylor Swift will make a little cameo because she'll be in New York promoting the album. And here is part of their promo. It's a little bit hard to figure out what's going on, but it's funny nonetheless.
So it's cool that my friends stay at your place for the week, right?
Today's literally my first
It's my
day.
friend, his baby, his dog. Be careful, he bites.
The dog?
All of them. I'm gonna go, and you tell me if he's strep.
So Nina Dobrev had recently been engaged to Shaun White. They were in a relationship for like 5 or 6 years, and it seemed like they were going to get married, and then out of nowhere, they broke up. But then she was on some bougie vacation with a bunch of hot celebrities like Chase Crawford, Zac Efron. What's the guy in Top Gun that's super hot?
Oh, Miles Teller.
Miles Teller and his wife and stuff. And so everyone's like, wait, is Nina and Zach like dating now? Because it happened like a week after. And she's like, don't believe the tabloid speculation. It's a longtime group of friends that vacation together. But I was kind of like rooting for that because I just felt like that'd be fun for
That'd
them.
be cute. Mm-hmm. Jane Goodall last night or yesterday died. She was 91 years old. If you don't know who Jane Goodall is, I don't know if you ever went to a science class, but she was a animal rights activist and chimpanzee researcher. And she like learned a bunch of stuff about chimpanzees that like illuminated that area of the animal world for the whole world.
I'll be honest, I saw the tributes last night. I have a picture of her and it had their lifespan, date of birth and death.
Yeah.
And I knew the name, but I did not even bother. I thought she was an actor. I knew I didn't know who it was.
She's a huge activist.
The first time I ever went to go see The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon live, I was told she was the guest. And I was like, oh, I wanted to see like 50 Cent or some celebrity. And we saw her. And then after the interview, I was like, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Did she bring animals in with her?
No, but she did a bunch of facts.
That would be so cool.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about Euphoria a second ago, and Jacob Elordi, who plays Nate in the show, he is playing the monster in the new Frankenstein movie. And here's a little clip of it.
And I saw it. Your name. Victor Frankenstein.
And this is going to be a Guillermo del Toro film, too, so people are expecting a lot from this movie. I don't know when it drops, though.
You guys will have to go see it and tell me if it's too scary.
Frankenstein? You're such a punk.
I'm such a punk?
You are.
Well, if it's Guillermo del Toro, I can imagine it's going to be scary. I saw Pan's Labyrinth once, never again. That's a terrifying movie.
What was that awful vampire movie that I saw a year ago?
The awful vampire movie.
Oh, you know the one. It was like
last year.
Yeah.
Well, you liked Sinners, and that was vampire.
Sinners was not
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. The movie was so bad.
What this says.
Jacob Elordi's too hot to be Frankenstein.
That's true.
A hot,
he's not.
sexy
He's the monster.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's the doctor, or the scientist.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Frankenstein is the doctor.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi's the monster.
Yeah.
Oh, he's too hot to be the monster?
And then Oscar Isaac is the doctor, and he's hot too.
Correct.
Okay, well, I want to see it, so you guys have to go see it and tell me if it's scary.
Will do.
Thanks.
What is your favorite bear? Your favorite bear. Don't think about it too hard. Just name a favorite bear.
Winnie the Pooh.
Chris 399 that died in the Grand Tetons a year ago.
Oh, what?
A famous grizzly bear that was in the Tetons and passed away a year ago.
What did you say, Vaughn?
Polar.
No. Well, okay. Bailey's on the right track. Winnie the Pooh is the best bear.
Oh, you want a cartoon bear?
Well, no, not necessarily, because we'll get to some more of these here in a second. But Chunk, the winner of this year's Fat Bear Contest, is not the only adorable bear out there. Ranker.com ranked their favorite bears or favorite bear character. Winnie is number one. Baloo from the Jungle Book. Yogi Bear. Paddington Bear, Poe from Kung Fu Panda, Lil Jon from Robin Hood, Fozzie Bear, Waka Waka, from the Muppets, Boo Boo Bear, hey Boo Boo,
hey Boo Boo,
Smokey Bear, Berenstain Bears,
yes, iconic,
Corduroy, the children's book character, Care Bears, Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House, and Grizzly from We Bear Bears.
So many iconic bears. Special Agent Oso, that's a bit more recent, but Playhouse Disney.
They have Special Agent Oso.
Yes.
Is that like True Crime for Kids?
Yeah, he was he was a special agent bear, and he had like a wolf for Fox Friends.
I love that so much.
I love that.
All right, that's the Dirt brought to you by 612 Injured Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. War of the Roses. This was a fun one for us. Maybe not so much the couple, but it was really interesting what he tried to get away with to cover his tracks, and didn't work because they always know. She smelled a rat and got on War of the Roses, and you'll hear what happens next.
Hey, Fallon, it's hard to believe that millions of Americans still don't have reliable internet connectivity or technology. I think about when I was growing up, I had a single mom. I remember